Well, good morning, my friend, and here we are with what I retitled or renamed this time, 5 Alive, 5 minutes to put into our, focus on God before the day starts. So I've added a couple other things. Since 5 minutes goes by quick, I'm going to ask you to pause 3 times during this to do, to complete our time with God, a time for you to, one, play some worship music and just get quiet in your heart. I call it preparing my heart to see God, kind of shutting out the other noises in your head. And then I'm going to have you pause for step 2 to pray, your personal heart with God. And I have a little acronym I'll share about that. And then I'll pause for 3 for you to read the scriptures yourself versus me reading them to you, which that takes up like almost half the time. And then at the end of this, I'll give you time to pause and reflect on some thoughts for next time. So here we go. So let's pause right now, and you go to the links in the comment below and click on the link number 1, and it's a song, just a long worship song, again, to prepare your heart. So why don't you do that now? And we're back. How did it go? I love that song, one of my favorites, and a perfect song just to, for me, quote unquote, lay before the Lord and be still. Alright, now we're going to go to number 2, and this is for you to do in this to pray. And I have this acronym I'll put up. I came up with it. It's called PLASTIC. But it helps you, make sure that you just don't pray for, every little thing you want, and you really focus on all the elements of being with God. So let's do that now. Hit pause and pray along each one of these elements of the acronym. I'll put that up also on the screen. And we're back. How'd you like it? Do you like my secret little Batman acronym? It really helps me, and I think that's exactly what the Lord's Prayer was. So now we're going to do was to help the disciples. So this next phase is I'm going to have you read a section of Scripture we're going to cover. We're not going to do all of it today, but I want you to have the full context, so please read that, and again I will post this up on the screen as we talk. So hit pause now. And we're back. Hey, I forgot to mention, I'm going to ask you to click on the little I, roll your mouse over the I button in the corner, and do a little poll and tell me what you found about what you found in your prayer time, one of the elements that perhaps you were lacking, that you needed to put a little more attention into. Okay, I'm going to pause again. Let's see, and we're back, but I lost my Bible. Where did it go? Jeez, how did that even happen? I'm going to hit pause. Okay, so where did we leave off last time? I believe it was verse 8, James chapter 1, verse 8, talking about being divided in your loyalty to God. And I didn't really get to cover it, but he gives a very severe warning that that person should not expect to receive anything from the Lord. Take that seriously. If you're a Christian, that is not the time to be divided. Like Joshua said, choose this day, every morning, whom you will serve. So now we're at verse 9. Blessed believers who are poor have something to boast about, which we're going to get into that contrast with the world. Normally poor is a shame in our society, in this world. And conversely, rich is an honor. And in God's kingdom, it's backwards. And he's going to talk a little bit about that. Because when we are poor, it says here that God has honored you with that. Again, it's counterintuitive. The honor, from what he's going to talk about, is that your focus will not be here. He gets to the point 11, he says, we're just like a flower at our best. We're just like a flower. And what's a flower do? It just fades away, has no significance. So everything we do for God and is of God is more significant. So if being poor puts our focus on him and our dependence on him, all the better. And the rich need to realize that everything they've done, as fun as it may be, will fade away. And again, fun is not meaningful. Okay, I went over my 5 minutes. Go back down after this and click the notes below and click item 4 and click on the link for the notes for next time. God bless you guys.